Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. It is white to play and win. White is winning this. So these pawns are going down in this direction, downward, right? So that is our problem, and we have to figure out a way to win this game, and there is only a single way to do so. So guys, as always, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Good luck. Okay, so as you can see here, the king is just far from these pawns, meaning we have to move our rook. And if you had a chance to see that we can't move the rook behind these pawns, right? These two pawns are connected and they reached the third rank, meaning they can beat a rook alone, right? So a lone rook can't stop both of these pawns because black would just push now one of them, and we might just play this move, but that doesn't make black that doesn't make white the winner, because now these two pawns are too advanced, right? So here you may just play this move, but black would just push and black is going to promote one of them, right? So after you played rook to g5, that is not going to be a winning, and you have to fight for the draw. So that being said, rook to d2 is going to be the better move, and that is the first correct move of the puzzle. So the idea is the king is far from these pawns, so we don't move the king, we move the rook, and black has three options by now. So if black moves to the third rank, which makes the black king lined up with a pawn, we are going to play rook to d3 and grab one of the pawn, and we can just go behind in time and capture the other pawn. So that is what we are going to do if black decided to move upward in this position. But black has two options to play to. Only this move makes black survive a little longer. So if black decided to play to the corner, that puts black in a bad position, because we are going to play king to b3, and this is unstoppable, right? So rook to d1 checkmate is going to be unstoppable, and black is going to be checkmated this way. For that reason, black has to play to b1. At least that is the best move for black. So here in this position, what do you think the best move for white? Okay, it's not to move the rook, and it's not to move the rook toward this. It's a king move, king to c3. So the idea is, if we try to stop the pawn with only a rook, they are going to escape us, and they are too close to the promotion. That is the main reason. So what we are trying to do is just to create some kind of checkmate threat, so the king must defend that, and that way we can get closer to these pawns and we can create some kind of favorable position, which ultimately we are going to capture the pawns. So in this position, black can push one of these pawns, and black can move the king to these two squares. First, let's start with the worst black's response, that is king to a1. If black does that, we are going to play king to b3, and this is king to rook to d1 is once again checkmate. So for that reason, black king must move to the c1 square. That is the better move. But instead now we can play rook to a2, and this is a checkmate threat, and black may retreat this way, but we can't get this way. And if you had a chance to see that we are getting closer to this pawn, and eventually we are going to capture one of them, and black can't just push, because this is a constant checkmate threat, right? So for that reason black will never do that, right? So after we play here, black may just move away, but we can move like this. And now you may say, what if now this is not a checkmate threat? What if black just decided to move one of the pawn? Here what we are going to do is give a check and get in front of the pawn. So what we are trying to do is black now can't push, right? Otherwise this is just a pin, right? So for that reason black can't push this pawn, and black has only two legal moves. This is king to a3 is the first legal move, and king pawn to g2 is the other. And black obviously can't move this, can't play this move, otherwise this is going to be just checkmate, and black has to play this. This is a pin, and soon we are going to win this game easily. So that is our reason, and that is what we are going to do if black decided to move the king. It doesn't matter where the king moves, we just follow. And if the king just switch direction, what we are going to do is king to e3, getting closer to this pawn. And if black just move the king once again closer to the rook, we just move the rook away, right? So now black can move this pawn, but we just give a check and go in front of it. That is what we are going to do if black decided to move this way. So this is what would happen in this position if black decided to move the king, right? So what if black moves the pawn? What if black moves the pawn like this, for example? So what do you think the best move? So in this position, what we are going to do is give a check by playing rook to d1. This forces black to move to a2, and look at this position. We are going to go in front of the pawn by playing rook to g1, which puts black in zugzwang, where black has to move, but black's move makes the position even worse. So black got two moves once again. This is similar pattern as previous. If you look at that carefully, black has to move one of these pieces, but that doesn't help black, because this is going to be taken, and yes, we are winning. And if black decided to move the king up, this is even faster. Rook to a1 is just checkmate. So that is what we are going to do, and that is the solution of the puzzle. So if you found all of that, congratulations. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to see similar chess puzzle videos like this. I'll see you next video. Bye.